Okay, we're back in the shop. It's been a few weeks, been pretty busy. Got the Ranger, we've got to get the axles replaced on it. So when you're watching this, I'm probably working on the axles. All right, well, today we got to get these axles pulled off. As you can see, the boots, like you can see, the boots are toast. It's that way on both sides. And I believe it's on both ends. Both sets of rubber boots are just toast. So we're gonna pull them off and take you along. I'll get the wheels pulled off and then I'll bring you back. Okay, as you can see here, if you look down in there, right there, there's no bushing. So watch this. You can see how the thing's in there bouncing around. And it's that way on both sides. We're gonna need some bushings. So let's see what we got. All right, I forgot, whenever I did the bushings on the front of the Ranger, when I ordered the parts from Polaris, they sent me the ones for the rear also. Let's say the part number. Oh, the light's bad, but you can see that. That was the part number. And so now I have the rim, these here, so when I pull the axle out, I pull this off, I'll go ahead and change out those and make it right. Say hello to my little friend. Well, that's a 27 millimeter. Not happy. There's a metal bushing. All the neoprene and poly is completely gone. What's that motor for now? Right out of there. Uh-oh. That's the van. All right, I turned the fan off. I want you to hear it. So, guys, I'm gonna take that. All the videos I've seen on taking these CVC axles out of a Polaris Ranger is that you have a struggle trying to get the actual axle off the shafts from the transmission. But with these outer bushings being so wore out, apparently that axle's been shaken enough. All I did was barely stick this behind that boot, and the axle popped right off. Maybe we get that lucky on the other side. We'll give it a shot. It's got a little wiggling. It might be the same way. I'm trying not to push on that transmission case. Okay, so here in this box of goodies I ordered a few months back. Here's a new belt that I ordered because we're still running the factory belt from whenever we bought it. So I'm gonna change that out. It hasn't been slipping, but I did put one toe on it one time and it kind of smoked, but it's been fine, but we're gonna replace it regardless. That'll be in the next video. But these axles are from Eastlake. Not a sponsor. Don't spend enough money with them, but hey, that's who we found the best deal with, and they were recommended by a friend of ours. That they have these large side-by-sides with orbitals and 52-inch tires, and basically can run over school buses. And anyway, all right, here's the new axle. How it came. It's got a dust cap on it, and there's a seal ring keeper right there. New nut, cotter pin, and one single washer versus the two that was on there, but this one's thicker. I'm going to put some lube on the end of here and get it shoved back into the transmission. And then I will work on putting the new bushings in and then start assembling it back together. I'm gonna time lapse it and all that, but you're not gonna hear anything because I am gonna plug the fan back in because it's hot. And we'll get after it. Put back together. I found some more things. I need some upper shot bushings, so I'm gonna get some of those. But while I've got the tire still off, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the cover off the belt and take a look and see what it's gonna do to replace that with a new one. So first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take these vent hose clamps off, and then we're gonna go around the actual cover here and take these bolts out so we can get to the clutch and the belt. All right, we got the cover off. Yeah, it was 10 millimeter bolts all the way around. All right, so now I've got to loosen up the secondary clutch, and that's going to be a 13 millimeter. So we loosen it up, and we have a new belt. And I've also noticed that all of the clutch faces are pretty glassy, meaning that they don't have like a crosshatch like what you have on your engine cylinders. Then there's really nothing. It makes it real hard to grab the belt. So what I'm gonna do is take the belt off. We're gonna take the secondary clutch off. We're gonna scrub it down with a scrub pad and some brake cleaner, and then I'm gonna do the same here on the clutch without taking the clutch off. I'm just gonna do it in spots and go around and scuff it all up, clean it up, and then we'll put the new belt back on. So. All right, I got the belt off. See, it don't look too bad. I don't see any burn marks on it, but it's still the original factory belt. The only thing is, it's the lettering on it, you can't even see it. Here's a new one. Belt break-in. Run at half throttle for the first 30 minutes. Also go through a couple of hot-cold cycles. I don't know where to send it. Again, not a sponsor. We're affiliated. Need some parts. Let's say made in the USA. That's a plus. Lots stiffer, more rigid. The teeth look like they're a lot more aggressive. I don't know why. So what I'm going to do is take a Scotch pad and rough the inside of this. I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, but it looks like glass in there. It's just totally slick, smooth, where it's just, so we're going to rough that up, and then I'll rough up the other side by hand, and then we'll start putting it back together. Let her rip. We'll be back. All right, so we went out and tested over the Ranger. Everything ran great. It heated up for about 30 minutes and ran around the property and then parked it. So all worked out good. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah.